In this video I'll give you my favorite build I like to use on bosses. Now I've done a build video on this build. It is the Blood Magic two-hand Cyclone build, and I still think of all the builds I've played so far, this is my favorite build. Because why? It's so damn cheap. Now just if we go into the passive skill tree here, the way I started this build was with the Marauder area, and I ended up just getting a ton of life regen and a ton of damage. You can just get so much damage with this build. Now you don't even need auras on. I'm happy with it. Now at the moment it's unbuffed, 27k DPS. The way we get more damage and the way it works is we rely on Blood Rage number 1, because we can use Blood Rage in this build because we're going to have a decent amount of armor, number 1. Number 2, we're also going to have a decent amount of life regen. So when Blood Rage actually comes on, it doesn't actually take any damage off us at all. And basically this is my pick of my favorite build to use if you're fighting bosses. So 1 versus 1 boss fights, this is my sort of pick I'd like to use. I've done a few builds now, and we'll just do a quick boss fight in Merciless Piety, and let's see how we go. Okay. Now what I've picked with the Blood Magic two-hand Cyclone build is, want to make sure you have fast movement speed. It's one of the main priorities. But the good thing about this build is we can just always just take the damage, and our life regen's always going up nicely. So we're almost taking her down now. And boom, she's down. My life didn't even go 75% because the build is just, I've got 6,000 life because of the Blood Magic build in the passive skill tree here. We can rely on so much life here. I get 6,000 life and I'm very happy with that. Also we get endurance charges through Warlord's Mark, which is automatically cast when we take damage, and yeah, so this is my number 1 choice when doing bosses one-on-one. It's been a great build for me, and if you guys haven't played this build yet, I suggest you try it out. Recommended items for the build is make sure you have a decent two-handed weapon with at least 350 DPS on it. You want at least 350 plus DPS. Also you'll like a 5-link. 5-link is always good to have. That's probably the 2 main things that you've got to rely on with this build. You'd want to link Cyclone with melee physical damage, life gain on hit, fortify, and added fire damage. In the chest you would have your Vengeance, cast on melee kill, Molten Shell linked with Summon Flame Golem. In the helm or another 4-link you would have Endurance Charge on melee stun, Stun, Blind, Vengeance. And in the boots you'll have the cast on damage taken gem setup with increased duration, Warlord's Mark, and of course Blood Rage. The gloves, you would want faster attacks, Vengeance, Leap Slam, and Endurance Charge on melee stun. Well, I'm Lucas D, and thanks for watching the video. And what I'll do with this build, I'll just do a quick Merciless Malachi fight when I get to him, and I'll put that at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Now, Exile!
Okay, so let's do this. Let's see if I die. Slam. Not even stressing here. Not even stressing. No stress.
Now, Exile!
the gift of immortality.
Gosh, it's good having 6,000 life. Da-di-da-di-da. Let's see where his life's at. Hey, on to the final time. The life degen doesn't do too much to me because I've got a lot of life regen. There we go.
So in love
Let's finish this off. There we go, guys. So Merciless Narcai down with the Blood Magic 2-hand build, and that's why it's my favourite build for doing bosses. Thanks for watching the video, guys. See you